Here we go again, back up to the plot. I'm not up here to do much, just tidy over one of the flower beds, but before we get to that, I just want to show you these tracks in the bed. Can you see them just there? That doesn't look like rabbit tracks to me, possibly a deer, because it's kind of like one foot in front of the other. Anyway, that's my guess. You let me know what you think caused these. Like I said, my main reason for this visit is just to tidy up this little flower bed here and to get some bulbs planted. Specifically, these allium bulbs. As you can see, I've got the two varieties, purple and white, 6 in total. These are probably my second most favourite flowers behind lupins. I absolutely love these guys. Big showy pom-pom heads to them in the spring. I'm a little late planting these, but that doesn't matter because they'll just come up slightly later in the season. So it doesn't bother me. And most importantly of all is that they are bee friendly. As you may know, I'm a big fan of attracting bees to the garden. So what we'll do now is dig that bed over and get these planted. Just before I do, it looks like one of these has been dug up by something and nibbled on. There's still a bit of life in it, as you can see. It's starting to shoot, so I'll replant this and fingers crossed we'll get something. So I'm digging the flower bed, and then just on the edge here I spied this little hole. Who do you think lives down there? I'm thinking Mr. Rat, so I'm going to block this one up. I'm calling that done. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Got to cut back those brambles, and these are the leftovers from last season. Dug up some bulbs, I'm not too sure what they are, but they're going to get replanted. There's a cluster here that are coming up. I've got a lupin, possibly an original Mick Watson, can't quite remember, or maybe just a self-setter. These here are alliums, the ones that I'm about to plant from last year. They've gone through the whole season and made it. More often than not, these guys tend to die off. And as I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, quite a few have died off, because I think I planted about 8 or 9 last year. Something's coming up there. I'm guessing a tulip, as is that, and my lupin, which has done okay. Seems to be, I don't think it enjoys the grass which is growing in between it, but there's nothing I can do about that apart from digging the whole plant up, extracting the grass as best I can, and then replanting the lupin. But I don't want to do that. So that's still going. Anyway, that's the state of play now. I just need to plant the new alliums for this season. So in no particular spacing or plan, I'm just going to dig the holes and plant the bulbs. I use the back end of a rake just to create the holes, as you'll see in a second. Pretty nifty, eh? There we go. First one done, rinse and repeat. So that's it for this bed this year. There's still quite a bit of spare space at the back there, and I might chuck in a few bulbs in the next week or two. Let me cut that back and then I'm off to the pub. Well, that's it for this one. There's a bit of weather around. I reckon we might get a bit of rain. So that's my cue to head off home. If you like the video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it around if you fancy sharing it around. Subscribe to the channel, that always helps. But most importantly of all, please do comment down below, get at me with your chat. And until the next one, bye for now.